Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here with what I consider a big unboxing. 720 fat quarters. I'll show you the two boxes right now. And my plan was to show you all those fat quarters, but I will not be doing that. I think it's going to be way too long. And they come in these nice white boxes that I love so much. And there's 80 per box. And I don't want to be taking those out and showing you and then having to put them all back in. It's a lot easier to take them out than to put back in nice and neatly. So what I'm going to be doing is just showing you, I guess, the tops of the fat quarters. And I think that should be okay. Did I say 9? There's 9 boxes. 80 fat quarters in each, and in those boxes of 80 there's 4 of each print, so it doesn't give me as much variety as I would like, but I need variety and I don't want to be buying bolts of yardage to get variety for my scrap packs. I'm actually working on some more sets of 500 with no duplicates. And I'm crazy enough to also be working on 2 sets of 1,000 piece scrap packs with no duplicates. I think I can do it. Let me go open the boxes and we'll start. I can't even begin to tell you how disappointed I am. I just told you how these fat quarters come in the white boxes that I love so much. Like this. This one has like crumbs, some crumbs. Nice white boxes like this. But they all came like this without the box. When I open that plastic, those fat quarters are just going to be all loose. I needed this and counted on this. I've never not gotten the boxes. Because I like to keep the sets. Like there's different colorways. This one happens to be yellow and green, that one yellow. Then I get some browns, whatever. And I was expecting to show you, this in the boxes. I was going to take the plastic off the top and then just keep them in the box. I'm going to have to show you through the plastic until I figure out what I want to do. I instantly emailed my sales rep. This is at Choice Fabrics. I instantly emailed her to say, I don't know, I said a lot of things. That I was in shock that I didn't get the boxes. I consider that part of the order. They're called boxes, fat quarter boxes. I've always gotten the boxes. When I ordered these with her on the phone, last week, she was calling them boxes. What I'm thinking is they wanted to maybe just make it easier to ship. I'd pay extra shipping for the boxes. That's where the fat quarters live. They wanted to come in their home. So I asked her, is this how it is now that we're just going to get the fat quarters? If so, that's great. I'll figure something out. I don't have enough shelving to, sort them. I mean, I do have some of these boxes that I can probably condense, but I didn't want to have to go through all that. I like to stack the boxes. I've been buying from them a long time, and they always come in the boxes. I know it probably sounds like not a big deal to you guys, but I'm literally sick to my stomach right now. I almost thought of just not doing the unboxing, but I'm going to go forward with it. This is awful. You don't know how sad and heartbroken I am. I pay a lot of money for these. I would have liked the boxes. Yellow. And like I said, there's 4 of each print, so it works out that I get 180, unique prints with no duplicates. It's usually 4 of each. So 180 is, a lot. But the other thing is, I have ordered from them plenty of times over the years, and sometimes I'll have some scraps. So when I'm sorting the colors the way I do my scrap packs, like I'll have some yellows, but then I also have like some calicos. So, for instance, this print next to the bottom, the yellow with the little red flowers like that, little tiny flowers, before I put that and cut that into the scrap pack, I have to make sure I don't have that print in the yellows and that I don't have that print in the calicos. So it can be really time consuming. Some prints I pretty much know right off the top of my head that I might have never had it, or that I'm pretty sure I don't have it in this. That was enough of the issue, but now I don't have the boxes. Can I recover from this? It's been a day already, and I didn't want to. I thought it would be better if I wrap up that strip quilt. I just don't have the head for it. I did work on it yesterday, not the recording. I'm up to where I need to record now to end that series. And I was hopeful that I would do that today, but then, today just little things just weren't going right, and I said, no, I don't have the head for recording that. The unboxing, I'll do that. That'll cheer me up. You never know what you're going to get with me. Okay, these are the yellows. I would have liked them much better in a box. And these are shades of yellow and green. I'd show you the backside, but the backside is worse because it's, it's wrapped up and you can't see the prints at all. I don't know. I'll tell you what's under there in the middle. Just some yellows. And here I was. I didn't want to take the fat quarters out of the boxes because it was going to be difficult, to put them back in nice and neat. I had no clue that they would come without the boxes. No, I don't know. I wish, if this is the new way they do it, I wish I would have been told. Okay, let me go get the other 7 unboxed fat quarters. I mean, obviously I have the 2 big boxes that you saw that they came in, but when I unwrap these to sort them and all that, I would have liked the boxes, to put them back in the boxes, and then I can tuck those boxes away. I could put maybe a couple under the bed or on the shelves. I mean, I have shelves, but they're pretty full, but I could rearrange it or just stack them, and then I know in the front what colors are there, and I can just pull what I want. Now I'm thinking that the best I could do is probably put them in, but see, they won't even stay, they won't stay like standing up. I'm so sad, you guys. And I don't want to just leave them out, unwrapped, unboxed. Like I said, I do have some of those white boxes, but they're holding things. Maybe I could combine, condense, whatever. I don't want to be using bags again. I don't want these just all tousled about. Oh my God. I just never dreamed. I never dreamed that these would come without the boxes. Okay, these I really like. These are like, I don't remember if these are part of the Civil War repro prints. I'll have to go back and look. But they look very much like that. So there's black and red are the 2 main colors, and there's like black or red on white, and then there's white on black or red. And I usually do really well with these, and I do like them. So sad. I've never been disappointed like this while recording. I had not opened those big boxes. They just came. And Joe brought them in for me. I took the pictures. I sat down. Well, first I sat down and recorded. And then I got my camera off my tripod, and I took the pictures, and then I edited that little part. And then I came in, put my card in the camera, and I went and opened a box. How sad I am. Reds. And I do like reds. I mean, I pretty much like everything. Oh. These are the pinks. And I do see prints that I'm familiar with, so I think I can still keep it under control with the duplicates and stuff. Alright, let me go get more. And these are the times that I'm so happy that I have comments off, because you guys would be telling me how ridiculous I am. Shades of purple. I like these. Well, I say that for everything, right? Now these, you know, I used to say orange. Who wants orange? But I like the burnt orange things, and I mean, I do. I'm starting to really like orange. See the darker oranges in there? I like that. Joe's been asleep through all this. He has no idea how sad I am right now. He's gonna have to hear about it. Lucky him, right? Blue. And one more. Brown. I like brown. And that's it. No boxes. Let me go see if my sales rep has replied. It is 3 hours later. I'm telling you, this has been a day. When I went over to see if my sales rep replied to my email, I discovered that we had lost internet. So Joe and I ended up going out to Dollar Tree, 2 Dollar Trees, and we're back home. The internet is up, and this is what my sales rep said. Even though we say boxes, they actually started wrapping them in clear plastic because 99% of the people would just throw the boxes away. To me, it's not about what's happening to the boxes after the people use the fat quarters. It's that those boxes are convenient for storing. And it just never dawned on me that I would get 720 loose. I know they're not loose, but they're going to be loose when I unwrap them. I don't have a box for them. You know, I just didn't expect it. And, you know, they actually, they just started wrapping them in clear plastic. So that's why I didn't know about it. So, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. And of course, like I said, it sounds probably trivial to anyone who is listening to this, but to me it was like I was counting on it, you know. I'm used to getting it that way. You know, I told Joe it would be like, you know, ordering a coffee and they come out with your coffee in a bag. Well, go home and pour that into something else, one of your own containers, because we discovered that if we serve it in a cup, the people throw the cup away after. So we're going to give you a bag this time. That's a weird analogy, but that's almost how shocked I felt. Like I was seeing, what? What am I getting here? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Whoever is interested in these fat quarters, you're going to wait a long time. No, a lot of these will be cut into different sizes. I will have some up for grabs as fat quarters, but that's in my exclusive sales first. Whatever trickles down to eBay, that's, you know, you have to wait for that. Do go check out my eBay listings right now and auctions. I have some auctions up for scrappy things. And go check out my scrap packs that I have and everything else. The link is always in the description of this video. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.